ABC is a Swiss multinational food and beverage company founded in 1866. The ABC is located in Vevey, Switzerland, but ABC company has factories in almost every country in the world. Currently, ABC has around 447 factories operating in 194 countries and also has more than 13,000 employees. ABC has also increased diversity in the range of products they offer, including dairy products, baby food, coffee, frozen, bottled water, ice cream, packaged items, breakfast cereal, and medical food, and also food service. The ABC company main mission is to bring the best product to people throughout their life, no matter where they are and what they need in their life. Their slogan, "Good Food, Good Life," show their mission to provide consumers with the best taste, the most nutrition option in various categories of food and drink and occasion. Here, ABC has been recognized for its diligence in ensuring that all food product is produced comply with minimum health standards and requirements. The company does this to ensure that everyone is protected from pollution and at the same time offer them to quality food to meet their needs. ABC vision statement is to be leading competitive company, nutrition, health and wellness, providing better shareholder value by being a preferred employer, corporate citizen and supply, selling the preferred product.
The next step is to examine ways of how to handle them. There are two main ways to classify the risk management techniques, which are risk control and risk financing. Risk control is a technique used by the firm to evaluate potential losses and take action to reduce or eliminate identified risks. Risk control methods include risk avoidance, loss prevention, loss reduction, separation, and risk transfer. Risk avoidance is a risk technique whereby it deals with eliminating any exposure to risk that poses a potential loss after rational consideration. For example, the firm implements food safety and quality standards to prevent risks or losses that may give impact to product quality. ABC company prevented foreign bodies from entering products, enabling the management of allergens and controlling pests to ensure the products will be prepared with the highest quality and safety standards. Loss control is a risk management approach that aims to reduce the frequency, severity, and unpredictability of losses by changing the characteristics of the exposure so it is more acceptable to the company. It can be considered from two perspectives, which are loss prevention and loss reduction. Loss prevention programs seek to reduce the number of losses. For example, the development of products and advanced technologies that involve agricultural raw materials used by the firm where it has a negative impact on the environment. ABC company working to reduce its environmental impacts by reducing water and consumption and greenhouse gas emissions across the value chain. Another example, by implementing strict quality control to reduce the chance of producing defective products. Quality control is a process to ensure customers receive products that are free from defects and high quality. Next, by monitoring the products at the end of the production process, companies can solve problems more efficiently, saving time and money, as well as reduce the possibility of losses. Loss reduction programs are designed to reduce the severity of losses. For example, storms pose a risk to ABC company as sites can be damaged and production may be interrupted. The firm implements global property loss prevention programs, enabling ABC company to make informed decisions about the future standards of prevention and protection. Storms emergency plans are prepared on a case-by-case basis, and ABC sites exposed to flooding from any source. Besides that, a sprinkler system can reduce the severity of losses in the event of a fire. Even such a system does not reduce the probability of loss, instead it will reduce the amount of damage if a fire occurs.
Today I will talk about the two risk management technique under risk control, which is separation and risk transfer. First, separation. The separation method involves the spreading of key assets. This measure will reduce the impact of losses should a major disaster occur. In this way, it ensures that if some catastrophic event takes place at one location, not all assets will be impacted simultaneously. On the other hand, if all assets were at the same location, then the business could face a much more serious challenge. For example, ABC company utilize a geographically diversified workforce. ABC company headquarters are located in Switzerland, but have many factories in almost every country in the world. The factory also separated according to the range of product that they produce, like the dairy product, water, breakfast cereal, and much more. Next, risk transfer. Contractual risk transfer involve transferring the weight of the consequence of a risk to some other party, but not through the insurance system. It is a business strategy designed to reduce the cost of risk by transferring the certain risk to another entity risk program. This transfer takes many forms, but it is common when a hiring company engages a subcontractor or when an entity rent or lease property to another. In other terms, it refers to various methods other than insurance by which a pure risk and its potential financial consequence and be transferred to another party. There are many ways that the risk transfer can take place, such as incorporation, the hedging, and hold harmless agreement. For example, ABC company use hedging by an agreement of the company to buy or sell commodity like wheat, corn, and coffee. Another example is ABC company had a hold harmless agreement with a retailer whereby the latter agree to bear losses due to the manufacture or defective product, so relieving the retailer or any liability. The advantage of risk transfer is ABC company can transfer the potential losses that are uninsurable to the third party. Next, the cost is less than insurance, and lastly, the potential loss shift to a party who is in a better position to exercise control. The disadvantage is ABC company still has to be responsible in the case of the third party refusing to pay, then not necessarily cheaper than insurance if discounts are taken into consideration. Lastly, ambiguity in contract may not hold up in court.
Risk financing is the process of how an organization pays for losses in an effective and least costly way. Risk financing will help the ABC company to align the risks that are ready to take with its ability to pay for those risks. There are three methods of risk financing, which are retention, captive insurance, and insurance. Firstly is risk retention. Risk retention is the decision of an individual or a company to be responsible for a financial risk that it faces and does not act on it before actually occurs. The manager usually will provide some solution in order to reduce the risk while paying more interest to operation. If the cost of managing risk is bearable, the manager chooses to let them stay as they are rather than add on them immediately. Therefore, the risks such as market risk, contamination and spoilage, and cybercrime is a type of risk that ABC company cannot control even if they choose to minimize them. The manager will be interested in reducing the various risks that arise with insurance. However, the cost of insurance may be too high in some situations so that they are better maintained than insured altogether. When ABC company decide to maintain a certain risk, they must be responsible to pay for any loss from that risk out of pocket. For this reason, ABC companies need to ensure that they are able to afford the potential losses before they decide to maintain a certain risk.
Next, I will present about captive insurers. Captive insurers are created to ensure group risk internally. A captive can hold a large amount of capital that can be released and used elsewhere. As for ABC companies, it is important that every aspect of the operation becomes as efficient as possible, and the potential for hidden cash opportunities is identified. This includes taking into account and justifying all costs as well as releasing any capital or cash stuck in the business. Captivity can be a very effective alternative for ABC, as it is often cheaper, generally more tax efficient, and has become a popular choice for companies that want close control over their risk management programs. Captive may be prepared to deal with only certain types of risk because ABC companies are unable to find the right level of protection in traditional insurance market. If ABC company has unused captive or capital trap backing legacy claim reserve, one option is to sell it if they are no longer require it. This enables the owner to wind up the captive and repatriate its residual asset to the parent company. Second, reinsurance solution in which claims reserve are transferred to run-off reinsurer is used. Third, increase the cost efficiency of claims in captivity by streamlining claims management or using outsourcing agreements. Next, self-insurance. Self-insurance is a strategy for reducing the likelihood of future losses by putting aside some of your own money rather than purchasing insurance and requesting reimbursements from the insurance company. With self-insurance, you pay for costs such as medical procedures, water damage, thief or banned vendors out of your own pocket rather than filing a claim with your insurance company. ABC can benefit from self-insurance by increasing its risk awareness. They must assess their risk and the amount of money they must save based on past and future risk assessments. Another advantage of self-insurance is the ability to manage risk over time. The main approach for risk management such as avoidance, retention, sharing, transferring, loss prevention, and loss reduction may be applied to all aspects of an individual life as well as to the organization. The purpose of risk management is to protect an organization's asset, information, finances, employees, and many more. The company should implement a risk management program suited to their potential risks by focusing on identifying what could go wrong or might happen inside and outside of the organization, evaluating which risks the firm should deal with first, and implementing strategies to deal with the risk.